And we're back. Thank you for sticking with us.
And we are back.
Over to you, Resh.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's get into our what's entertaining and what's not. You guys will tell me.
I'm ready.
So you guys will tell me if it is entertaining or if it is not entertaining.
Okay.
So let's go to Lesotho. You know where Lesotho is?
That's in Africa, isn't it?
Yeah, Lesotho is a country inside of Africa. Inside of South Africa, rather. Sorry.
Because I said South
inside
Africa.
Of South Africa.
Very quietly.
They're a country inside of South Africa. They're inside of South Africa, but they're a country on their own.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I know. Yeah, so there is this story about Lesotho. They had a leader and they were never colonized. They were never colonized. So all those while that they were, what's it called? All those while that they were colonizing
South
Africa.
They said because of the way their country is positioned is on a hill. Like on a hill was, and at that period, I think they said planes were in short supply. So there was no way to use plane to go there and stuff. So they were like up there. So they had a vision advantage, you know. So if the armies are coming to come and invade them, they'll just be bombarding them, you know, from up and all. So they couldn't, you know, overcome them and all. But there is something that is very interesting about Lesotho. They had a king, you know, King Mushushu. That's the name of the king. They had a king, King Mushushu. And Mushushu reigned from 1822 to 1870. 1822 to 1870. He had 140 wives. 140 wives. And all. Now Lesotho's population is 2.2 million, 2.3 million. And their female population is around 1.3, 1.6 million. You know, and their male population is around 700,000 and 1.1 million. But the interesting thing about Lesotho is that they said they are surplus of women. So they are begging the men to go the Mushushu way. so that the women will not be left out, you know. So as a matter of fact, they said in Lesotho, you see women, if you see them on the street, they are not hoes or what have you. But if you see them line up on the streets, they are the ones that are not married. So they said they are kind of put themselves out, like, so that the men can see, like, I'm not married and stuff. So it is that serious, you know. So I'm just saying, like, do you think that is entertaining?
That's entertaining us. Because right? Because you know how some people like to wax very lyrical about monogamy and polygamy and all the gamies. In Lesotho, I don't think polygamy is going to be an issue.
Definitely with this type of story.
Yeah. In fact, they probably don't even know what polygamy is because their situation requires polygamy.
Hey, at this point,
you know. So I mean that's the story. So I mean, for typical guy, maybe entertaining, you know.
It may not be too, because if you think about it on the flip side, bro, one woman is like headache enough. Two, god damn.
No, but you,
I don't know.
what do you mean?
I'm just saying.
No. You are speaking from a rational standpoint. If you are talking of typical man, that their senses is downstairs.
Yeah.
They don't really care.
Initially,
bring it on.
So they're not going to. So the thing is, they're not going to marry. Are you going to? Do you think these men would want to marry them?
You have to marry them.
Are they now saying you have to marry
No,
these
Like you
women?
are allowed to marry.
Yeah.
Or you are allowed to
you are
marry?
incentivized.
You are incentivized to marry.
Government is telling you like you need to
Multiple
get on with the ladies.
You know what I say is nothing. I think a lot of the.
It will be entertaining to the men, not to the
Not
women.
not just to the men, like in general. it's, okay, let me not say entertaining. It's interesting. That's the word. It's interesting because a lot of the think pieces and the thought leaders that we have around relationships, let's say in Nigeria, for example, is because situations have not put them in a tight spot. I think the male to female ratio in Nigeria or Africa is relatively equal, 50-50. Maybe 51, 49.
Somewhat balanced.
Yeah, it's balanced. So because it's balanced, we cannot speak English. Do you understand? All of us can be Aristotle. And be talking about polygamy, monogamy, we cheat, not cheat. You understand? But if you're in Lesotho, for example, where the ratio of women to men is 3-1
3 to 1
or 4-1, your ideology will be different because the situation there already puts you in a position where the women are at a disadvantage. So the women don't mind. 3 of us on one guy, let's go. As far as I have someone to call husband, as far as I have someone that can give me children, I don't mind. So that's why I say it's interesting because the situation that we are in right now in some other parts, it allows us to be speaking plenty English and be feeling funky, right? And let's just thank God that that's the situation. Because let's say we flip it. It's true where there are more men than women. God, the women go run. Women go run because the amount of attention
you
you'll
get.
be getting from the men. At the point, it might seem fun, but it's going to start choking.
Yeah.
Imagine 3 guys on your case, like, stalking you because there's nobody else to. Just imagine those engineering apartments in schools. Engineering.
Yeah.
They get like 2 women,
2
and
girls.
50 guys. Bro, those girls, I don't know.
My advice to women in Lesotho, please leave that place. They did not.
Jackpot.
Yes. Yes. Anyone that feels that I cannot take, leave that place, I beg. Go somewhere else.
I actually did a Google search to know the numbers in Lesotho, and all. But the thing with Google is you can't actually trust Google because Google is kind of skewed to whatever they want people to know and stuff and all. What happened is there's a guy, he's a vlogger, he's a vlogger, and he went there with his fiance, and they went there and they went to do like a tour around Lesotho and all. And the guy that was the guide, that's the tour guide, he was the one that was telling them about what is happening in Lesotho and all. So if you Google it and you don't see the numbers and stuff, maybe you need to go to Lesotho by yourself to go and confirm.
Yeah.
So you know what's going on.
This is exactly what is happening
Lesotho
here.
is very low key, to be honest. I don't really hear about them. Like they just in their
I
own
actually
world.
didn't know it was a
Doing their
country.
own
I
thing.
thought it was a
The country
state in
inside of
South
South Africa.
Yeah.
And their weather is very good. They have a lot of
Yeah, it will because it's on the hill.
cold. Yeah, it's on the hill.
Interesting.
Yeah, they are very cool
The
there.
men in
also.
Lesotho, I'm sure you guys are the MVPs.
Yeah, Nigerians too. Nigerian men. If
Don't
they
go
don't
and go
hear,
to Lesotho
yes,
because
if they
you
don't
see
hear
women
now,
plenty. Oh.
Nigeria, there is no way you no go
Tie
see
you
them.
for road, they'll tie you for tree. Nigerians, don't they use your ear?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
If they don't, they've heard now, they will go.
When
They
they
will
check
start
booking,
go.
okay, and booking.com now, now they find tickets. Oh god.
I wish all the
Yeah.
women the
All the
best.
best, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
You have
And
another
may you
hypothetical
find, may you find your Adam.
Yes. The bone of your bone.
One, or not
Not the bone of many bones.
later. Yeah. So let's go to the next one. I have 2 stories. Do you want China or Nigeria? China or Nigeria? You guys speak.
China.
China.
Yeah, China. No, because I've been talking about
You've heard
Nigeria
enough of
since.
Nigeria.
Yes.
I'm curious about what's
Okay.
happening in China.
So there is this thing that happens in China when people are getting married. Are you aware that when they get to the venue of the marriage and all, it is tradition that the couple, instead of like the way we do it in Nigeria, we will kind of sit back, the couple will sit, and then you see the what's it called, the bride. Tell them, go and check if they've served Uncle Akin and all. They will sit there. But what happens in China is the couple, they will stand by the door. They have to make sure that they shake everybody as they are coming. They have to make sure it's a tradition. You have to be there and you have to shake everybody until everyone is seated before you guys can go and sit. Number 2. One of the stuff that they do in China is that they give all the guests a pack of cigarettes. Yeah, pack of cigarettes for smokes.
Oh, as a souvenir?
Yeah. No. As that's tradition,
like,
you smoke.
Okay, normal
like
level.
jollof rice.
That's aside from the souvenir.
Aside from the souvenir.
So it's like jollof rice that you must share.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah, just like jollof rice.
Like salad. Nobody will get.
So they give you,
Really?
So it's entertaining or not.
I think it's entertaining because I think Asian countries in general, there's this thing where, and I don't know if they are being hypocritical or not, but there's this thing where they take like respect. Like respect is seen to be like the ultimate value.
Yeah.
Right, in Asia. So I can understand why in China they're like, oh, if people are coming for your wedding, you need to show that respect by welcoming them one by one. Even that's wild. Like, can't imagine standing by the reception.
If you have 500
and shaking
guests,
500 people.
you have to stand by the door.
That will add to the wedding time. But anyways, they're not complaining. Right. The cigarette part though, that's weird. I didn't see Chinese people as heavy smokers. Yeah, I don't know. I never really saw like Chinese people as like big smokers.
They're heavy smokers.
Yeah.
They smoke a lot. Yeah. For real? Goddamn.
Interesting.
They've done a good job at hiding that part.
How? I've come across a lot of Chinese people and they actually do smoke. Like
Chinese
hardly
smokers.
would you see
Oh really?
a Chinese person that doesn't have cigarettes in his pocket.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that makes sense then.
In Nigeria, yeah.
Oh, in China.
Yeah. In Nigeria
Wow.
here. And they smoke a lot.
Yeah.
Well, first to them, they.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But
very
sharing cigarettes.
Interesting.
That
What's
is-
the budget of that wedding gonna be like? Maybe cigarettes are cheap in China.
I don't know.
Can you imagine buying a pack of cigarettes like 500 people?
Funny. how I got to, how I got wind of that, arrangement was a Nigerian girl, a Nigerian lady that was marrying a Chinese guy.
Ah.
Yeah.
So they give us cigarettes.
Yeah. So they were doing the wedding in China. And that was it. That was just the.
My own question would be, how long do you have to stand at the door to wait for people to come in?
What they said is until the last guest
Something.
is seated.
Resh, in Nigeria, let's imagine you are having that type
When
of
they
wedding.
become late.
You understand? I'm attending a wedding that somebody sent me invite. 3:00.
Yeah.
Let's all get will be leaving our house by after 4.
You are even early.
Do you understand?
I know
So
people
I'm
that
getting there like 5 or
6 o'clock. They just
6.
they find the clothes so they record already. 6 o'clock.
So one couple will not be standing there waiting for me.
Yeah, but I think you've said it all, which is those Asian guys, they value respect, timeliness.
So they will
they
come
have,
early.
Yeah, so they have all those things.
African
time.
Yeah, so they have all those things in check.
Yeah.
So I don't really think that they're gonna have much issues.
Bro, Nigerian people are the worst when it comes to weddings. I'm not even joking.
No, but it's fun at the same
Because
time.
when I went for, reception was supposed to start by 2. Then I think after party by 6 or so. I don't know. But for me, I feel like the reception is the main wedding. If you come for someone's wedding, if you can't attend church, attend reception. After party is for like just on chill, right? Then I think like the best friend of the person getting married, she came like 10 o'clock
At
in
night?
the night. And it's not as if she was doing anything. she just chill, they wait. Say, no, the wedding no go bubble until like 10. That's how they attend parties apparently. Some people wait till like 10 or 9, especially if you are doing after party in your wedding. That's the mistake you can make. Like, say this after party, they won't come for the reception. They'll come for the after party.
For me, I think the main wedding is the church wedding. Once they are married, church.
But
because I know
don't attend church wedding.
Yeah,
like,
because
people
I
don't
know
attend church wedding.
What I've come to realize that I know that the reception is always late. So I make up my mind. If I'm going to attend, if you are very close to me, I attend the wedding, church wedding, and I go.
I know your price.
Yeah, I go. Because the reception is always, except
chaotic.
of course, if I'm not going to go to the church, because if you go from church to reception,
you're going to sit for
you
a
are
while.
going to
You don't Jones.
you are going
You are
to grow
going to
white
sit.
beards. If you're a guy, you are going to grow white beards. No, but that's
but you literally Jones. If
You're
you
going to
happens.
sit,
Nobody
Sha. You're
does
going to
that.
sit for a while.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But I feel the church wedding, church weddings are for families
Yeah.
and close friends. So I would attend the church wedding if that person is my,
It's close.
GO, or the person has said we're not having reception from the church. We give out food and everybody goes home. Some people have weddings like that.
Yeah.
But if you say you're having reception and you are not my close friend or family,
You don't attend reception.
it's reception. Sorry.
That's even fair, but I mean, coming at 10 p.m.
That one, you didn't attend my wedding. I don't think I will be happy.
That's my point.
I will not be happy with
Wedding at 30.
anybody
Come at 10 p.m.
except you're not my friend.
Or
It's
9
a
p.m.
best friend. And they must have a unique
Relationship.
relationship. And stuff.
That's not a true
Some people
relationship
don't really see it.
that's not a
Some
true
people
test
don't
of
really
friendship.
see it like that.
Oh, see.
Some people don't really see it like that. You will be the
What
one.
kind of thing
if
is
you are the
that?
type
10
that
o'clock.
Think
likes,
about it.
if you are the type that likes time.
I'll be pissed.
I'm not the type that
I'm
likes
even
time
joking.
because me, I'm a late comer.
Yeah.
But why would you say you are coming to my wedding and you are only coming for the after party at 10 o'clock?
But after party,
That is not
after
my
party
wedding.
drags till
It's like
mama's
12.
call.
It's like, yeah, sure.
Oh.
You came to groove. You didn't come for wedding.
It's not in all. Will the hall not close? The hall will not stay open till.
No, some weddings you can book it till like
Except that,
2
Sha.
a.m.
Because I know they do after party like 2 hours. Some people close at 11:30 to 12.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what's entertaining and what's not for this.
But I think I actually like the shaking of your guests' parts. I like it.
Okay.
I like it. But I think we actually do something like that in Nigeria, in the sense that it's not mandatory anyway. But you see, after the wedding,
You greet everybody.
yes,
that
you just
came.
go around
Yeah.
and start, greeting, hugging.
First. They actually do that.
You do that. Even if you do, your mom will come and tell you.
Yeah, greet everybody that
Yes,
came.
now.
Yeah, first.
Yeah, I mean they do it as a matter of
Courtesy.
culture, courtesy,
Mm.
and they stand by so nobody will say like, I came to your wedding, you didn't
You
see
didn't
me,
see me.
no, do all that.
Me, I prefer that one than the one we do, which is after. Because, bro, with my tuxedo, I can't stand up like 2 hours. They shake everybody.
Hey,
That's wild, bro.
waiting till the last girl
Especially
comes.
with the Nigerian sun,
Sweating
Sweat
like
sweat go finish you.
Eastern and soon.
But like, I don't like that one. After the wedding, say hello to the people that are
Oh,
on
God.
ground.
And we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Well done to the Chinese. We're not doing that.
Meow, Chinese,
Yeah,
meow.
meow. Is that,
What's me?
Meow is hide now.
Really?
Yeah, meow.
meow. The Chinese guys are watching us.
Not cattle.
I said, before I cause fights.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. It's been a pleasure joining us on the Funtaqa Junction podcast. SA, we loved having you today.
It's good to
Thank you
have the
for
educational
bringing
session.
some
Thank
lights
you so
and
much.
guys,
Yeah.
let's get your comments and thoughts on the episode in the comment section. Let's see what you thought about the education system and any of our fun facts or entertaining facts. Would you like to go to Lesotho? Would you like to go to Lesotho?
Yes.
If you want to, meet me up after the show. I'll give you the tips. So
And
you don't
tell
get
us- And tell us what you think about Bovi, because me, I don't know.
Bovi.
Yeah.
Yeah, too much money. That's what
Yeah,
happens.
that's what I was just want to travel. because a lot of Nigerian celebrities are relocating their families. It's not like
said his children,
anything.
when the children was breaking glasses, he
3
stopped
times.
shouting at
yeah.
them.
I heard that thing. I'm
just
like,
another one.
Yeah.
3 times.
Yeah.
3 good
He
times.
did that on Honey Bunch, right?
I don't even know where. Bovi, share some small.
Show love.
Show love now. Maybe it's more like Gora. I'm blessing the money too much for hand.
Emmanuel.
Guys, catch you later.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Bye.